Asajj Ventress's battle droid army is currently trapped within a small suburban city. The 41st Elite Corps has trapped them. A number of AT-TEs rest outside the city walls, ready to blast them. AT-OTs filled to the brim with troopers also await the assault, but the droids know that they could be crushed if they play defensively. The city's walls are too small, and it's too broad with too many entrances. So, the droids prepare to sally forth and hit the clones where it hurts. If you guys enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more Star Wars Galaxy at War mod in the future, baby. Either way, let's get right on into it here. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2, all of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, boys, going in slow-mo for the start. As you can see, there are a ton of AATs, GAT tanks, and droid turrets with a bunch of infantry inside that's going to sally forth. But they can retreat if the assault does not go well, and there's Asajj Ventress right there. Once the clones realize the droids are going to try and break through the siege, they're going to deploy their AT-OT troopers, and all hell will break loose. Let's go ahead and press start right here and let the shindig begin. The AT-TEs seem to be taking random shots. Those were absolutely dreadful, not aimed at all, but their ball turrets are firing away pretty nicely at the droid defenses here, even taking out a couple of the turrets already with that armor-piercing round. A droid rocket completely whiffs it and hits their own GAT tank right there. That's not exactly great. AATs on the side, though, firing away along with some of these turrets. They're blasting the living snot out of some of these AT-TEs out here, and there are a lot of them. Here come the clone trooper infantrymen. They realize the droids are trying to break through, so they disembark and begin to march on the enemy out this way, while the AT-TEs provide cover fire, taking out a few of the droid infantrymen early on here. These AATs, though, need to take out these AT-TEs quickly, or they're gonna have a really hard time going forward. But lots of good shots hitting these AT-TEs. They could lose their armor relatively soon. And out this way, it looks like some of those droid rocket launchers striking against the AT-TEs as well, which is very good. Man, these turrets did not last long at all. Most of them are completely dead already. Yikes, it's up to the tanks really for the droids to win this thing overall, as the turrets aren't really capable of doing anything right now. I don't think there's a single manned turret anymore. Yikes. Alright, why don't we go ahead and bump it up to normal speed here and really get this battle going. Lots of shots coming out now as the clone troopers emerge ready to fight. The GAT tank plastering this AT-TEs with some serious shots right there. Oh, it is beautiful. Clone Z6 rotary cannons blasting off as the droids begin to really emerge and push the counterattack against the clone siege here. They're trying for the all or nothing approach here. This has got to work or they are truly screwed. Oh, clone tank has lost its shields. You can hear its sirens going off here as more distant explosions of AATs blowing up go off in the distance. The clone AT-TE is now on fire. If this is lost, these clone troopers will really have very little backup except for an AT-OT, and there she goes, blowing up and taking a couple of clone troopers with them. It looks like one tank crew member did manage to disembark right there and is gonna partake in the ground battle from here on out. Clone troopers probably a little bit scared of that now, as the right flank has lost its main tank. However, the middle still has an AT-TE left alive, and it seems to have taken out a number of these droid AATs over this way. The other tank in the middle is down, though, and the left side still has 3 tanks to themselves. Lots of dead AATs over this way, it seems. So right now, the clones are strongest on the far left. They're doing okay in the middle, and on the far right, they are most definitely losing this thing. An AT-OT explodes over that way. Let me tell you, those things are not easy to kill. They have a crazy amount of ammo, weirdly enough, so or not ammo, armor. So that must have been a lot of shots going in there. Asajj Ventress has sallied forth with her droids right here. The clone troopers taking rockets to the face, taking droid fire. The droids continue to hit these AT-OTs and AT-TEs over this way. That is probably not the most helpful thing they could be doing, but it is what it is. A number of clones here just sort of scattered about, not really sure what to do exactly on the battlefield now. And these guys over here not even engaging at all. They're just nervous, I think, at this point that these droids are going to come over and completely wipe them out. But there we go. They don't shy from a fight as the droids really start to hammer away at them from inside the forest over that way. And it is just a clone firing squad over here. A number of clones are going down and dying, but I can see droids dying by the dozens out in front of them as well. So clone troopers coming out of this thing pretty nicely. Another AAT over here does bite the dust. There's still one over this way. It is getting shot. It seems like it's aiming for the AT-OT. It's dead. Leave it alone. You don't have to keep shooting it, but another clone AT-TE goes down over this way. Yikes, it looks like some droid rockets must have gone and impacted that sucker at some point, resulting in its demise. We've still got plenty of squads of clone troopers out here, ready and willing to fight tooth and nail, but for right now, they're just kind of silent. There's a lot of dead bodies amongst them. They're pretty nervous to push forward, I think, right now, so it is rough. Another AT-TE goes down over here. Are there any AT-TEs left alive? I think there are just AT-OTs. The droids have destroyed pretty much all of the AT-TEs. Gat tank over here taking on a number of the infantry that the clones have. Luckily, the clones still have plenty of bazooka troopers, so they can take out this Gat tank if they need to. But I think the droids really only have this Gat tank here, and then there's a couple AATs inside the walls. They're not going to be super helpful right now, and there's one AAT over this way. Is this Gat tank still alive? No, this thing is dead. So it's really just that one primary Gat tank right now that's still kicking for the droids that's going to be able to do pretty much anything in this battle. Asajj Ventress leads her droids through the clones really, really quickly here, taking pretty much all of them out. And the rest of the droids over this way are really clobbering a lot of these clones over this way who are right now in the irrigation ditches trying to stop the droid advance as much as they possibly can, but like, I mean, this assault is pretty brutal at the moment. The droid's just coming on through and tearing it up. Clones are going to be hard-pressed to win this thing, especially with that Gat tank firing away. Another AT-OT goes down right there. Yikes. I do see some clone rockets emerging from the woods over this way, but missing the Gat tank, and that is not going to be helpful if they continue to miss those shots. You can't be whiffing those, boys. There's also still a large number of clones over here, and it looks like now they're engaging with some droids who are moving about the deceased corpse of the AT-OT over this way. Oh my god, it's just so much going on at the moment. It is complete and utter brutality on the battlefield. Rockets going out this way too. Woo! Alright. Clones are going to be hard-pressed to win this thing, but I still believe that they might just be able to do it. Asajj Ventress is over there, and she is dicing up some clone troopers over this way who are trying desperately to stop her in her tracks, but she is going to put up a good fight, and she slices down a few of them while also deflecting a lot of blaster bolts right there. And this is probably a pretty good distraction for the droid infantry coming through here as well. So the clones are busy on this Sith Lord. Is she a Sith Lord? I think she counts as a Sith Lord. And they're not firing at the battle droids coming through the forest over this way. This is honestly exactly how the droids, I think, wanted this to go. I think if they had defended this battle, they probably would have been obliterated by the clone troopers coming on through. And it would have been a lot harder of a battle for them, but they caught the clone troopers by surprise, hit them before they were disembarked with their infantry in the AT-OTs, and really slam dunked with their bazookas against the AT-TEs here, resulting in this absolute brutal battle for the clones here. Asajj Ventress moving through this area now, and you know, she's striking down a number of clone troopers while droids again continue to shoot these clones in the back while they have to deal with Asajj. But Asajj does die on the battlefield. Way to go. I believe this clone delivered the final blow. A sergeant nonetheless. Very nice. And now the clones are really backed up here. They've got maybe 2 squads left alive in this forest here. They're getting a few kills on these droids to the left, but the droids on the right are bound to come through as well here and take these guys out and clap some serious clone trooper cheeks. Oh, it's going to be brutal. These clones are in desperate formation here. They don't have a lick of cover to help them out. Just a couple of downed ATOTs blocking off like tiny amounts of fire, but not really much to help. Oh my god, is Asajj Ventress back alive? Oh no, that's just the glitch where they like to stand up after they die. It's very bizarre. Either way though, the droids getting good spacing between themselves, getting good cover fire going against these clone troopers, and just slowly but surely pressuring these guys. We got a T-21 over this way firing away. He's going into nope, he's going back to lying down. That's probably a good idea. Maybe don't expose too much of your body during this fight, but he is dead nonetheless. Here's the rest of the clones in the woods here, just firing away, spam firing. Oh man, I'm just hoping they get some more kills. I heard the little 501st never runs, and these are not the 501st, so they're very confused. Let's check out the losses thus far. The woods here are filled to the brim with dead clones, very few dead droids over this way. Over this way though, lots of dead droids, so the clones did manage to hold the left pretty well, but here we go. Those droids are going to be peeling off and fighting hard against these clones over this way. They're desperately trying to spam out some fire in all different directions. Slowly, one by one, these clone troopers though are getting picked off, and the less guns that they have blazing, the less droid kills that they get, and the less firepower they have overall, which will result in a droid W right here. We have not had a very out in the open assault battle like this in a long time, and that is what's happening right here, and it is brutal. We don't often have battles like this in Star Wars Galaxy and War Mod. We tend to do just attack and defend type deals, but I mean, it is fun to get some crazy, siege busting battles like this. It's very fun. I like it a lot. And these clones are dying bit by bit. DC-15X trooper left alive over this way. He's reloading, but he gets gunned down while he does so. We got like 4 clones left alive. One guy here, a couple guys back this way. This guy's got 1 kill. This guy's got none. Yikes. Actually, these guys were, I think this guy was a member of a tank crew, because they both got good veterancy, but very few kills. So I think that these guys were in fact tank crew members. They're trying to crawl away. They're trying to just get away here. Oh, are they gonna make it away? Oh, the droids notice them. They start to fire a little bit, realizing, hey, maybe crawling away isn't the best solution right here. Oh, he gets killed. R.I.P. Yikes. And then let's see, there's a clone over this way too. He's got a kill. Here, we'll let you run away. You can go call for reinforcements, whatever you want to do, whatever the Republic wants to do. Oh no, they really advanced on these guys hard. Alright, so the deaths on the battlefield. Yellow are dead clone troopers, red are dead droids here. I mean, droids took a lot of losses, but obviously the clones took the brunt of it. I'd like to run it back and just do a very quick battle, seeing if the droids truly were in defense position, if the clone siege would have succeeded. So let's check that out really quickly. Alright boys, so there's the exact same number of droids, except we've put some of them into defensive positions across the interior here, and the very back ones are still on free move mode, so they will attack, and the clones are in assault position to begin their assault here. So let's check it out and see if the clone troopers do manage to win this thing, or if this siege was honestly doomed from the start and it didn't matter what strategy the droids ended up employing. Of course, the original battle still stands as the victory for the droids, and this is more just experimental fun here. But as you can see, the clones are moving out and actually assaulting this time around instead of getting caught by surprise. Still lots of shots going out, but the clones are able to disembark here uncontested this time against droid infantry, which is either chilling at the doorstep waiting or behind some barricades and things like that further in the battlefield. Ooh, those shots could kill a lot of infantrymen though, so the clones do have to watch out for that. Going into normal speed here as the clones continue their assault, and and start to really limber up and get down there. No droid tanks really down as of yet, no clone tanks yet. It's sort of the slugfest section of the battle where there's just so much fire going out from all sides. Oh, but we have our first major destruction. Oh no! Oh! This ATTE didn't even get killed from shots. It got killed from getting flipped. Droid rockets flipped an ATTE. I've never seen that happen from a rocket before. That's crazy. That thing would have gotten many more kills if not for that droid rocket. Holy cow, that's pretty devastating. More AATs going down here, though, and only one ATTE down? Nope, there's another one down over this way, but these guys on the far left doing a lot better this time around, I will say, than they were prior, and the clone infantry has barely even come forward here, and here we go. Now they're starting to really unleash the clone infantry a bit more here and start their attack a bit better. Some clone troopers getting absolutely blasted out that way. Ooh, this thing is on fire now. And Asajj Ventress and her free roamers have emerged. Whew! I have to say, maybe the clones would just be losing this no matter what. I'm not as sure about this anymore. Well, let's go into fast motion here and really let these guys unleash. Another dead ATTE over this way. We got two more over here, and they're missing their shots. Look at this. They could easily kill these AATs. But they're missing shots and then not firing. What was that? That was garbage. Look at this. This is kind of pathetic. These ATTEs completely choking over this way. ATOTs are firing away and trying to kill the GAT tanks. The infantry getting slaughtered for the clone troopers. Maybe the clones never had a chance here. Here's Asajj Ventress out here, and the clones are just firing, squatting her. She will die probably pretty soon. Yeah, she's probably gonna die way faster than she did last time. But that droid infantry is getting those free shots in there. On the side, there we go. I think she's dead. Is she dead? Yeah, she is dead. Okay, she's just glitched right there. So now the clones are firing into the free roaming droid infantry out there, keeping them at bay somewhat at the very least. That's good. But overall, I do think maybe the droids... Okay, this is gonna cause lag if it continues to... Okay, good, it stopped shivering. Oh, that one goes down. This one's also dead over this way. Wow. I kind of thought with most of the droids being inside and the clones pressuring so heartily from the outside that the droids would not stand a chance here, and the clones would be able to take over the defenses bit by bit. But on the contrary, it seems like the clones are gonna have a real struggle here. Why don't we go ahead and time-lapse this and just watch as the infantry goes in, because that's it. It's just an infantry fight now, so let's watch them assault the compound here. Well, guys, there's currently still some clone troopers remaining. They did breach the walls here somewhat and killed all the droids on the interior over this way. So this is an avenue they could attack the flank from, but these droids over this way are holding this gate really, really tightly. And the clones without tank support to take it out are definitely struggling a very, very good bit. And over this way it seems pretty tough as well. So I just don't know. We'll let it time-lapse for a while longer and see if anything does happen, but it seems pretty bad for the clones. Alright, boys. Droids end up with the W here. And, yeah. They still have a decent number of troopers inside the fort. They definitely lost a lot, but they made it happen. They made it happen, baby. Either way, guys, we're going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.